The iceberg, a frozen island, inaccessible island. Everything that we know about MCC Island's lore, the entirety of MCC Island's lore is fake. Moderators don't know anything more than the players do, and the iceberg having special abilities, well, it's made up. And honestly, a few days ago, I was completely ready to make a video about how all this lore is completely unofficial. But that's until MCC Island Season 2 came out. Honestly, they probably haven't changed much, but let's just see anyways. Whoa, hold on. There's absolutely no way. Oh my, there's no way that they actually changed it. What is going on here? Noxcrew is trolling. No, this is ridiculous. It's going towards the island. What is happening? It's not lore. Literally nothing iceberg related has any meaning at all. Do not concern yourself with the iceberg. All of this made sense until Season 2 came and changed it all. Not only did they make the iceberg impossible to get on, it will literally teleport you away, but the iceberg has grown. Tents have been set up on it, and it's making its way to the island. Now, honestly, why did they do this? What does this mean? Now, I've been thinking about this for a few days now, and I've managed to come up with 3 possible explanations. So without wasting any more of your time, let's get into the video with explanation number 1. Now, for the first explanation, we have everything that the mod said, everything we discussed in my last 2 lore videos. It's all true. Now, I'm not gonna lie, this probably isn't what's happening here. The chances that Noxcrew decided to run with all the lore that the mods made up is pretty slim. And the chances that KatTech and some of the other moderators do something that we didn't is even more slim. Here's something that's kind of interesting though. In my last video, KatTech, a moderator of MCC Island, gave us Google map codes that led us to somewhere called Inaccessible Island. Now this is a real island in real life, and it might just be what MCC Island was based off of. For example, Inaccessible Island has 3 shipwrecks. Where else has 3 shipwrecks? That's right, MCC Island. Inaccessible Island is one of the hardest islands to get to in real life. And while MCC Island doesn't look exactly the same, this could be what MCC Island was based off of. The builders could have used Inaccessible Island as a reference for MCC Island. Now, obviously, none of this is probably true. However, it's interesting to think about. Let's go ahead and let's go on to explanation number 2. Now, when I say the word theory, I'm talking about one thing hinting at something bigger. In this case, the iceberg perhaps hinting at something bigger. For our second explanation, we have Noxcrew is creating their own lore. When we examine the iceberg, the most notable change is purple chairs, purple umbrellas, a purple flag. Basically, purple has covered the entire iceberg. We also see a charged hammer, similar to that of Mjolnir. And then we see a marked off tunnel leading downward. A chunk of the iceberg is missing. Now, when I first saw this, my mind immediately went to Thor, when scientists were testing on Thor's hammer. On MCC Island, there is 2 very secret hidden laboratories. It's clear they're studying something, but we just don't know what. Could it be the iceberg that MCC Island is studying? After all, they're clearly doing something right here. Another question is, why are all the umbrellas, the chairs, the flag, why is it all purple? Could this be the Purple Pandas faction taking over the iceberg? Or could this be the moderators? The moderators and everything set up on the iceberg shares the same color. It's ours now. No more stepping on the sacred land for you. Could the moderators be the ones studying the iceberg? Or could they be the ones defending it, preventing us from getting on it? After all, every time we try and get on, we're teleported back. With winter around the corner, who knows what all of this could mean? There is so much lore in MCC Island, and perhaps the iceberg is now officially a part of it. I suppose we're just gonna have to wait and see, but for now, let's move on to the third explanation. Okay, cut the music, cut the music. For the third explanation, we have that it simply is all just a joke. Now, personally, I think that this is what's going on right now. Let's face it, everybody had a ton of fun with the whole iceberg theory, especially the moderators did. Never did I think when I made the iceberg video that it was gonna have such an impact on the community, but the players had fun with it, the mods had fun with it, and I think this is Noxcrew having fun. Now, there 100% is lore in MCC Island, and I genuinely do believe that the iceberg is a part of that lore, but I just don't think MCC Island's quite ready to do it yet. As for right now, we just gotta wait to see what happens with it. What do you think the iceberg is all about? Let me know in the comments. We're trying to hit 5,000 subscribers by the end of the year, so please, please, please subscribe right now. We are so close. Today, I am ending the iceberg theory right now, and honestly, anything could happen with it. I guess we just gotta wait and find out. Thank you, love you, see you, and goodbye.